throw the ball downfield.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Thank you, buddy. Can you not bagging him like that?
Oh, yeah.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
The freak was that? Oh, dude.
Off the play fake. Vernon. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call it?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Aaron Donald make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So Bam eat a cat like that?
I know.
2nd and 12. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, my gosh, bro. Y'all pissing me off, bro.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been
You
assigned
just gotta catch the ball.
staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
I go casino.
And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Play over top. Lead a running back wide open.
Off play action.
You don't run a running back. Follow that. Play on the lead. Great. That's a stop. Can't keep field goal, so now it's my ball. 4th and 6, so now it's my ball, so now he's going to punt. Alright, that was good. That's what we wanted.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Why you making money? What's wrong with you?
Okay, so now I'm gonna go with that. Get Rams on.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Block
the crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force
I gotta start running the ball. I ain't even running the ball that much. Put the ball on the floor. What? He do?
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, They're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually
if you press, run the ball.
And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fights loose. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go
good.
101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake.
The blitz not there. The pick there. He threw the wrong route. Get up, Jalen. Jalen.
And the Rams are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different
hit me in the game, bro.
Except the defender was not his intended target.
Ah, damn.
They'll run here with Akers.
Yeah, we could.
Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on
Don't
second
interrupt me
down.
no more, bro.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Get the ball out.
He chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
Mars.
3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
I'm not going to go Ryan. Just run the ball.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And some room to roam now.
Good run. Good run, Kyle.
Right around the 10-yard line. 54 yards rushing.
Get back in it. Get back in it. Get back in it. Get back in it.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game.
Double team him. Double team him.
Providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Throw the bubble. Throw the bubble. Good. Good.
Mayfield completes it. A gain of 6 there on first. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On second down, Akers, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Elijah Penny as the first half is winding down. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, will just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Rhodes. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46.
And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
The 71 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Hey!
Now a throw here to his running back. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. 20! And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big play that time on a catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Man, I need to spell it out for you.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. Here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Once again, the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
You watching my game?
Almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a
Why?
crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And it's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact on the ball 3, and it's 4th down.
That's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived in the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
I don't know how I got mad.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Vernon. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald got 4 sacks.
On the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Hey, when is that minute for the meeting?
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. First down, Mayfield. Going up top for Kupp. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Let's go, man.
Big connection on that one. 33 yards. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. On the handoff, it's Ware. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
What a freak team.
Cybered on for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Go back and look at my stream. Because bro just texted me and said my pass is outside the tackle box. You mind going to see, bro? It was.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
You mind going back to look, bro? Because bro saying, cause I stopped like right inside the pocket. Look at my recent play before I like just rewind it back to where I got in the red zone and all that.
There's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out.
You see what I'm talking about?
I think you got to look at that.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news.
Yeah, send it to me right quick. Alright, screen record.
Lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Off-play action. Vernon. He hits his target, Lockett. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
But that's not my fault. My tackle turned the nigga in. I can't do nothing about that, bro.
They've hit it 50%.
My tackle turned the nigga in, bro.
They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Back to throw. Vernon. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
We saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Rhodes. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 2nd down now, it's Rhodes. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Vernon. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off at the 18. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 24. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Lockett the return.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
I be blowing Scooter Mac out, and I love it. No.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Back to throw.
Oh, come on, man.
Almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game.
Cut it out, bro.
The Seahawks on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Operating from the gun.
Oh, I tried to come down and bring it in.
Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And this one has gone pretty well to 4. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Get on there, out to
Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No, I didn't.
And again, this is where.
No, I didn't.
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll try and run with Ware. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They run again with Ware.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter,